yeah. Doing this for quite a while. I love it. Hello, I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energy. I thought you might want to see this one start up. Kind of just started up there just as I turned it on. It's a lot of fun. It's noisy. Boy, it's a noisy sucker. But you look at this thin pole it's on, it's wobbling pretty hard. You know, it's like putting a piece of plywood up against the wind. Yeah, you're going to feel it. You don't carry plywood 90 degrees from the wind and expect to walk with it. Especially when it'll keep knocking you off your balance. It does the same thing on that pole, and like Tesla's earthquake. It gets a rhythm, and it gets stronger each time it does it sometimes, if the wind has the pulse in it. That's what tears the tower down. But anyway, that's too thin. I just wanted to show you that. This thing is noisy because the tips of the blades are square. And it's sharp too. I mean, you know, like sharp like the edge of a steel block that's just been freshly cut. Not like a knife. But anyway, that's what's making all that whistling noise. That's why it's so noisy. Anyway, I brought this to the house because we've done a lot of stuff down at the shop and it's in the way now. Let me show you what else is going on. This is down at the base of it. This is one of the LED directionals. Nighttime I can see a lot out here. If this is just spinning along. No battery, no nothing. It holds it. That's a Slurpy 104 up there. I'm going to show you another tower. What's going on at Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Well, right here I got some 3-inch, and I got some 2.5, and I got some 2-inch. And the 2-inch was a separate load right here. I welded it back together. It's kind of square there because I used a bunch of angle iron, or actually bed rail. And we welded it all up. No, that was regular angle iron. Okay. I welded everything. I welded the pipe together first, then ground it off smooth, welded each piece on and welded in between them, so it's pretty strong. The reason why I cut them, because I was taking them in this. So, anyway, I welded some chain links right here, and something to hang on to. That's for the guy wires. I got 4 of them on here, still use 3, no problem. And you see I got, I was thinking about doing this, I'm not too sure. But that's another piece of pipe, the 2-inch pipe that I cut into 4 sections. I didn't weld it here first and get it straight. So anyway, but getting it straight is going to have to take a bit to get that one on there. That's an extra pole if I want to stick it in between it. But this 1.5 will fit that Chinese wind turbine I got from Missouri Wind and Solar. Anyway, for now, I'm going to head on down to the shop. It's a lot of work. Oh yeah. I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. Yeah, that's the dump load kicking right now. I've got that light on 35 watts. I think that's about 20 watts right there. That's 50 watts. Oh, let's see, I got all these lights on. See, there's the other LED. And that kind of lights up everything all the way down. You can see in my shop even when I do a video now, so I think it's pretty good. Let's see, I got iPod, and I got to show you a few things around here. Well, that meter got broke. I put a lighter stick on the top, which means it needs to be calibrated. When it sees the 1, that's actually 3 amps. I'm going to have to re-weight that. The top is not as heavy as it used to be, so it doesn't tip as far. Anyway, yeah, that clock needs to be adjusted 1 more hour forward. It's windy as can be out here. So I got all this going, and the dump load is still kicking. I was charging the camera, my phone, and had the radio blasting. There we go. Looking at about 25. I was watching it get up to about 30, 35. I imagine there's a few 40-mile-an-hour gusts in here. Right now it's 18, 19. I got the same anemometer as Belgrade Machine and Seaway and Hawk. So, yeah, we can all work together or do whatever. But anyway, at least we see what's going. The only thing is, I've got my anemometer over there up off the other building, and you can't see that from here, I guess. Wind turbine's kicking. I guess you can't see that either. Wonder if it'll switch over to night mode. No, that don't show either. Oh well. Anyway, it's a clear night, really windy though. Beautiful weather, first time in a long time. Look at all of that. That place lit up nice. Anyway, I'm having a ball at that. We got the anemometer over here going up a pole, stretching way up there, but like I said, you can't see it. Up there, probably right at about 20 feet, and that's up there right at about 18 feet. I don't like putting the anemometer close to the wind turbine because wind will flow around something. Say that's the blade right here, this, and the wind will push like this, and it'll slow it down what's going through the blade, but what's going around it, it's excelled because your air is split up and compressed. So putting it underneath, or yeah, the main deal is just get it up high and keep it away from your wind turbine. You'll get accurate reading. Anyway, got a few things. Let me show you this. Got a 30 amp meter and a board nice wood that I sanded and stained. And I got a voltmeter. It goes up to 50 volts. So 30 amps and 50 volts. Yeah, that's a nice little combination. What I'm going to be doing with that, this anemometer here is going to be going into it too. Oh, listen to that. Whee! Look at that amp meter bend over there. I know she's doing more than 10 amps. I'm loving it. And of course the dump load is on, even though I got everything running. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm looking around for another dump load. I've got these LEDs right here. They're about $11 at Home Depot. I got 3 LEDs in them. They're 3 watts. 170 lumens. Got the package around here if it didn't blow away somewhere. That's alright. This right here is a green voltmeter. All I have to do is put a separate power supply to it, anywhere from 7 to 25 volts as power, and it measures everything on up to 100 volts, from 0 to 100. Another deal I got right here, and this is a must-have. This is a tachometer. 2 wires, the red and black, go to 12 volts, and these two, you got to have a 5 volt or 9 volt, and it goes across the reed switch that I'm going to have up there with magnet on the prop to give me my RPMs, and that'll take care of that. You got to have that. You got to have the wind speed. So you got to know your wind speed. You got to know the RPMs and your voltage and your amps to actually get everything designed. Stuff I didn't have before. So I got all that. I even got some more meters and some. I got a 5 volt LED in there. It's like 50 LEDs all on a little stick thing. And I got more meters coming. I've got, inside that box, I got a oscilloscope, a pocket oscilloscope that has memory. And that'll be going into the computer for analyzing things. But right now, I think it's just a lot of fun and having a ball. I love it when the wind kicks up. Can't pass up being here. Yeah, I've been here since last night. The old vehicle out there decided to have a messed up CV axle. So, anyway, yeah, it looks like I got everything cut out. This right here is another prop. I got a new helper. He carved that prop up there. Let me help out with the light here. That white one right there. He carved that one and another one that I gave him. And up there, there's that 4-bladed prop you all saw me do the videos on. And a ceiling fan wind turbine alternator. That's what I cooked. That Fresnel lens is what I cooked my coffee on. There's another TV. Cooked my coffee and hot dogs today. More solar panels, 3 of them, 65 watts. And right there is the other ceiling fan wind turbine. That's got the Harbor Breeze motor on it. And well, anyway, we'll get off that. As you notice here on the prop carving machine, I'm going to bring a little more light down this way. Just a second. There we go. Oh yeah, I can see down here now. The wire, or the cable, I've got it tied up here now, going back up to the roof. Oiled these up, got this all running pretty nice. I had that other prop on here, had all my markings, and those 2 holes on this long prop right here come all the way down here. It's going to be 74 inches all together. And what I did is on another piece of wood, which is right there, I got it sitting up on my little rack, I copied the motion of this table and how it tilts Then I said, well, I need the same angles, but I need it to be longer. This little pulley right here is going to have this. It's going to be riding on that. I got to make some hinges because when this thing is setting right here and it goes up, it doesn't go straight up and down. So you got to have hinges on it. And this is going to ride out for this prop here. It'll be a single piece prop. And that's going to make that wind turbine spin just a little bit slower. Actually 1/3 slower. And that's got also the extra wind-swept area on it is going to give it more power and ability to blow its windings. So I'm going to wind up having to make it furrow. And down here we got another revision. I've got magnets, I got wire, I got all sorts of goodies. More wire down there. And so anyway, it looks like I got a lot of work cut out for me. Things are going good. I now have the ability to do all the things I needed to do. Without the anemometer and tachometer knowing how many RPMs for the wind, you don't really know the tip speed ratio of your prop. And it's real hard to tell what... I got to find some hinges for this. It's real hard to tell what's going on with your wind turbine. Is it spinning too fast and how you going to sit there? So later when I start winding the stator, I'll sit here on the bench. I'll wind one coil, stick it between the two rotors right there, and spin it, measure the voltage on one coil, and through a little bit of calculation you can figure everything else out. Anyway, I'm enjoying all this extra light, the good wind. It's nice to know that thing is kicking out. It's only got one rotor. There's the other one. I'm going to put that on there when I put the other prop on. I think that should straighten everything out. And yeah, I can have that to play with from there on. And then I'm going on to the other ones. So things are looking good. Also another shop. It's about twice the size of this for only $15 more we're looking at. And it's got a front and back door. I'm going to like that in the summer. I can actually get a breeze. Inside here the heat traps up into the ceiling. And in the back over there is chicken wire at the top, and it lets the heat from the other place come in that's baking off the ceiling, and it blows out my direction usually because the wind comes from the south, and out the door out there is north. So anyway, having a ball, got plenty of power. It's doing a pretty good job for something that's kind of handicapped for now. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know what's going on and good things to coming and what's happening. So having a ball. Got a new partner down here. He moved from North Carolina, named Jonathan Haywood, and he came down to learn. And I said, "Oh, yeah, Bubba, we'll teach you." So he's down here. We're having a ball, getting along fine. So I'm just going to sign out here. I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. Oh yeah, look at that thing kicking. I'm loving it.